Philadelphia's only primetime news hour, honored by the Associated Press as the best newscast in Pennsylvania, the Fox 10 o'clock news.
Good evening. Jill Chernikoff has the night off. I'm Joyce Evans.
And I'm Rich Noonan. Here's what's happening tonight. It's been a piece of cake, but tonight winter is giving us a little reminder that it's not yet spring. Some parts of our region got a few inches of snow today, but the major concern tonight is icy roads. More on that in just a moment. First, let's go to Bill Prasad. He joins us live in Center City. Bill?
Rich, let's take a look behind me. This is the intersection of 4th and Market. Market Street obviously being one of the major thoroughfares through the city. And like most of the major roads throughout the city and the suburbs, Market Street is free of ice this evening. The secondary roads still have some ice on them, so if you're planning to travel on those roads this evening, you should be very careful. Now, this snowstorm caught many people by surprise. Just when you thought it was safe to think about spring, you are welcome to Mercurial March. This is what greeted most people as they left work. Old Man Winter knows his days are numbered, so it's one more blast of the white stuff to remind us spring is still 17 days away.
It's the end of the winter, so if it does snow, it doesn't seem to stay around as long as it does in January and February.
The snow started falling on Market Street this morning. Up went the umbrellas and down came the salt, landing in the beds of Department of Transportation trucks. Long before rush hour, these trucks hit the roads with salt. In New Jersey's capital city, the same scene. The snow kept falling. At 5 o'clock, most people drove home on wet streets, but there was very little ice on the primary routes. But in the suburban areas like Chester County, the secondary roads were a bit dangerous. Many had to be plowed. This man's company had just taken the plows off the trucks, thinking that the worst was over.
We had taken pretty much all of our snow removal equipment off of our trucks, and this morning, instead of going to work, we decided to put them all back on.
The snow may be good business if you operate a plow, but at many restaurants, inclement weather meant a scarcity of customers. Here at Jimmy John's, they have their fingers crossed because during a storm, their hands are idle. There isn't much to do.
Not too many people are going to come out tonight, so we normally close at 7:30. Tonight we're going to be closing at 6.
So if you're not a restaurant owner, you probably weathered this storm pretty well. Once again, if you're heading out this evening, be careful, be cautious, watch for some icy patches on those secondary roads. The big question this evening is, will all of this freeze for tomorrow morning's rush hour? And that's a question we're saving for Frank. Live on Market Street, Bill Prasad, the Fox 10 o'clock news.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill. And we went from a spring-like weekend to a very wintry Monday to a wet and dreary night. So what can we expect for the morning rush? That's what Bill was asking. And now we'll go for that answer to meteorologist Frank Cariello, who is live now at the flower show where everything's coming up: roses, tulips, and geraniums. Frank?
It certainly is, Joyce. And look at these beautiful blossoms here at the 97 Philadelphia Flower Show. Stark contrast to the wintry weather we had today here in Philadelphia. The answer to yours and Bill's question: most of us, and I underline the word most, will have no problem for tomorrow morning's rush hour. The roadways should just be a bit on the wet side. The places that had 2, maybe 3 inches of snow today, you could still have some icy spots on the roads. Let's take a look now at our traffic cam off the Ben Franklin Bridge. And you can see the road is just wet, and we do not expect the bridge to freeze up overnight. And most of the precipitation is closing out of the area. Let's take a look at Fox Doppler radar, and you will notice most of the area, all the rain showers pushing off to the north and east. A few snow showers left in the Poconos. Those will also end within the next few hours. Now, if you were too lazy to get out and shovel today, the good news is we have a lot of warm temperatures in the forecast. The 40s tomorrow, the 50s as we head into the middle part of the week. We're going to talk about the warm weather and all the flowers you see behind me here at the Philadelphia Flower Show coming up just a little bit later on. Rich?
All right, Frank, thanks.
Okay.
But if you don't do it, who will?